Good morning. Hey guys, good morning. Yeah, good morning. And may I just say, congratulations. Yeah, that's for somebody who is just tuning in and you're about to jump off. Good morning and congratulations. Yep. Yep, somebody's about to get good news today. I don't know who it is, but if that's you, then let me just be the first to say congratulations on the good news. Guys, let me tell you, I have been waiting on some good news. I haven't gotten it as yet in the way that I want it, but I'm keeping my ears to the ground. The truth is, every minute I check my mail ever so often. But I'm learning to be patient because God has a plan. So, guys, this morning I just want to tell somebody you're not an interruption. Let me say that again. You are not an interruption. You know, there are so many of when we listen to stories, a lot of persons have attached to themselves things like my mom tried to abort me. I was found in the garbage. I was thrown away. Society has a description of who we are. And so it will make a lot of persons this morning, all over the world, feeling as if they are an interruption, feeling as if they are not worth it. But may I say something to you this morning? You are a priority. Oh my God. Let me say that again. You, and I'm coming up in the camera, you are a priority. Yeah. And when I'm through, I'm gonna do some shorts on this so you can snip them, you can download them, and you can send it to somebody and let them know this morning somebody has been feeling as if they are not worth it. Maybe you are listening, you're sitting on your bed and you're saying, this is it. I don't think I can continue. I am such an interruption. That wife that's listening to me right now, you're looking in my face and you're saying to yourself, you're feeling like, yep, I'm an interruption. Hey, Arlene, I am an interruption. My husband doesn't love me. My children doesn't value me. My neighbors aren't talking to me. My in-laws want nothing to do with me. And so you're feeling like such an interruption. I want to say to you, baby girl, you are a priority. Yeah, let that sink in. You are a priority. You're a woman of virtue and a woman of value. You got so much to offer. That child that's watching, that teenager that's watching right now, and even that man that's watching, thinking that he has not been good to his family and it doesn't make any sense he continue. I want you to know you are not an interruption. You are a priority. So, okay, so we hit some bumps in the road. And those bumps will cause others to not remember the good that we did. And because we are on rough times now, it seems as if we are an interruption. Well, let me tell you something. You're not an interruption. You are a priority. And somebody needs to get up right now, go get some lipstick put on, go change your clothes, go wash your face, girl, and know that you are a priority. And guess what? That priority starts with you. You have to begin to make yourself a priority. And I'll share something with you guys. So I remember the days I would get up. I had work, but I would get up before a day and I would cook a ackee and saltfish and banana and dumpling and one big piece of breakfast. And let me tell you something, guys. I would leave, I ensured everything was set. Then I would leave, go to work, drive hour and a half, 2 hours, go work all day, go through the stress, come back home, through the same thing. And when we come home, I see the food pan the stove said I'm like seriously? And then I realized that guess what? Everybody was living. My children were living. My husband was fine. Everybody was living. I was stressed out. And so I said, okay, that's how it works. Okay, so I need to make myself a priority. You see, let me tell you, mothers and wives and girlfriends, we tend to fall into that trap, right? And those fathers who are really holding the fort, we fall in the trap where we're so busy taking care of everybody else, even on the job too, you're busy taking care of everybody else, you're running up and down and you're doing this and you're doing that, and then everybody look on you like you're the fool and stuff, and then eventually you realize, especially if you're doing it for a promotion, you are doing everything and everybody's seeing what you're doing, but real and truly, it's just your nature. You're doing what you need to do because it's your nature. And then, guys, the next thing you realize, hey, somebody else gets the promotion when you've been running up and down. And you realize that everybody is getting good rest and living their best life, and you are all stressed out. So let me say that again. You are not an interruption, you are a priority. You are not somebody else's best cup of tea. You need to be your own best cup of tea first. So we have this style to where we share out, we wives and mothers, we get the best plate and we put it on the table and we serve the husband and we serve the pit to them. And then we just take one little bowl and throw food with food tonight. And you cook it. You're not an interruption, girl. You are a priority. I don't this wasn't what I planned to say. But I think somebody on this needs to hear that. And thank you guys for the hearts. I love to see the hearts coming up, by the way. I love when you give me them. You're not an interruption. You're a priority. And it's time you begin to make yourself a priority. So let's talk about some of the ways that we can make ourselves a priority. So let's start with the nails. My nails need doing, guys. I did them in Jamaica. My nails need doing. And so we're thinking about the money that, we need to pay for the children's this, the children's that, the house this, the house that. And then you realize that, okay, your nails need doing, your hair needs doing. Man, guys, I got some grays going on. I got some grays going on and stuff. And you're like, after a while, you realize that the husband not even look by you. Because every time you start to draw for him, man, I say, yo, you need to fix up yourself. And you're like, but I've been busy all this time trying to take care of the house, trying to take care of the children, trying to take care of him. And then, thank you guys for the hearts. I love that, by the way, as I said. And then when it's time for you to be pampered and loved by him and stuff, he says, not right now. You have become his interruption. Well, let me say it again, girl. You're not an interruption. You are a priority. So, girl, get up. Call the nail technician if you need to call the nail technician. Make the appointment if you need to. What I'm going to have to do, because I'm going to have to go walk around this place and find a nail technician. But I think what I'm going to do in the meanwhile, I'm going to find a way, because I have to now learn how to take care of myself a little more. So I'm going to find a way as to how to find these things. I'm going to soak these off. I'm going to see if I can do my own nails until I can find me a nail tech, because guys, outside cold, you're funny. A cowl, it's minus 27 degrees out of the door and stuff. So I'm going to find a way to see how I can fix my own nails. I'm going to find a way to see how I can dye my own hair, because I've not fallen in love with the grays just yet. And even so, guys, even that is also another reason why you have to start loving you. So I'm probably not liking the grays because I think my husband doesn't like them. But do you like your grays? Do you like your grays? Do you like your freckles? Do you like the fact that you have to wear glasses? All of a sudden, you have to start wearing glasses. Do you love you? That's what it is, guys. Making yourself a priority. You have to start loving you. Yeah, I know it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. I know. You've been doing everything. I've been there. I've been there. I've been there. I've cried my heart out. I've given everything. And when I tell you, even my children keep saying to me, you've given everything, mommy. And so, guys, it's time we start making ourselves a priority. But right on the heels of that, just to share my devotion with you guys. So I continue in Exodus. So I started my year looking at the book of Exodus. And so I'm going chapter by chapter. And guys, I tell you something, I want to encourage somebody to have a devotional routine. And when I say a routine, it's not just something that you do because you're doing it for doing its sake. It needs to have meaning. So set aside some time to spend time with the Lord. You want to hear what God is saying, and you want to be talking to God at the same time. So you want to be praying, and you want to be reading the word, and you want to make notes. I'm going to make you know what I haven't done yet, guys? I've done it. I've done a journal. Yeah, I've done a journal, but I don't think I have. Yes, Arlene, girl, I'm happy it's for you, boo. I haven't marketed it as a Bible journal, right? You need to be recording what it is that God is saying to you, your devotional time. What is God saying to you, guys? You need to document it. And so, as looking at the fact that the word said, that Israel is now. So I'm down to chapter 14, I think, or chapter 15, I think. I think I'm at chapter 15. And the word said that what God did is that while they got to the edge of the wilderness, God said that they were to turn back and encamp in Pi Hariot. And the thing about it, guys, is that when they did that, I got the feeling that how Pi Hariot it was a kind of whiny situation. And it is said that Pharaoh and his people thought that that the Israelites were trapped. But what he didn't know is that God was positioning his people, right, in such a way. God was crafting a plan to defeat him, Pharaoh. But the thing is, as I read through, guys, is that we sometimes allow ourselves to become entangled in God's plan. And what do I mean by that? He uses us. And so God is working out a perfect plan, right? It's just that, yes, you find yourself in what looks like the backside of the mountain. It seems like you're in the wilderness. What you don't know is that God is working out a plan to trap your enemy and to bless you. But you get into the whole complaining and miserableness, and you start curse and carry on, because that's what the Israelites did. They started quarreling with Moses. They said, listen, you think so grave over there Egypt, so you carry out your kill we off and the whole works, right? And the word said that Moses said, guys, stand still and see the salvation of your God. He said to them, fear not. Fear not. God is going to work this out. You will not even need to fight in this one. And guys, what I love about the passage is that the word said that God provided them with a cloud by day and a cloud by night, right? A pillar of fire by night. And the word was very specific that it said it was to give them light. It was not to consume them, it was to give them light. Because depending on how the fire of God turns up, it can either show up to burn, to destroy, or it can show up to give light. And so the word said that he would not depart from them day nor night. And then now the word said that he gave an instruction to Moses, and he said, raise up your hand over the sea. And the word says that all night God caused a wind to blow and parted the Red Sea. Guys, you are in a situation now that is causing you to feel, when you look round about you, there is no way of escape. I'm just thinking to myself that, when Israel looked back, there was the Egyptians pursuing them. They were in this mountain situation, in this what looked like a maze, and then right in front of them was the Red Sea. Which part for run go? What do you do when you are all alone in a situation? Every possible person you could call who could possibly help you, they are nowhere in reach, and all you have to do is cry unto God. Now, guys, the word said that God made his people a priority, because God spent all night disrupting nature to deliver his people. The word said that they went across on dry ground. I don't know how you want to look on it, because when we think about it, the sea all this time was there in its position. And then God caused the sea to part. And what happened is that the ground, the word said to me, they crossed on dry ground. And then the word said that Pharaoh and his army tried to go in there too. And the word said that God looked up and troubled them, caused the wheels on their chariots and stuff to start falling off. Listen, you see, those who pursuing you and those who set out to harm you, God will disturb them. God will fight for you as you are pursuing the things of God and pursuing your purpose. So I want to say to somebody this morning, God will make you a priority. God will change times and seasons and things just for you, because you are not an interruption in God's plans. Rather, you are all a part of God's priority. God has a priority plan. Listen, when I go to the airport as part of my travel agent business, they have this thing that you can get a priority pass. Now, the priority pass, it allows you to bypass the long lanes of people that you see lining up to go through. And then when you get upstairs, where everybody else have to sit down in the regular area, these areas that they have set aside for the priority pass holders, you go into these rooms and there's buffet style food. There is an area if you need to have a meeting, these nice relaxed areas and stuff. They created them. because they want to make you a priority and make you feel important. Well, let me tell you something. God has done everything to prioritize you and to make you his priority. So today, whatever you're going through, girl, you are not an interruption. Rather, you are a priority. And if you ever doubted that, go check out what God's word says. Go check out what his word says. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside still waters. He restoreth my soul. He anoints my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy, shall follow me all the days of my life. I am not an interruption, guys. Huh? Goodness and mercy take time out. Huh? New every morning are your mercies. He didn't give me leftovers from yesterday. Guys, let me tell you, I got to have an attitude because I'm not an interruption. God has made me a priority. So the truth is, I really don't care what others want to say. They're saying, "Oh, Simone, you're showing up here every day. You know, I'm not for doing whatever." I don't care about that. What I care about is doing what God has positioned me to do. Guys, I have had so many persons responding. I've had so many persons sharing how just me coming out here, how it's impacting them. Huh? And guys, let me tell you something. This is not because I want to come out here. This is because I'm being obedient to my Father. I'm pursuing the things of God because God works through men to men. And so if he chose to use me to work through me to reach you, then what an honor, what a privilege to be called into his presence as his own and to be used by him to be a blessing to you. I just love Jesus. When I say I love Jesus, I love Jesus. Yeah, I love him. And so, guys, this is it from me this morning. I just want somebody to know you are not an interruption. Rather, you are a priority. So, guys, girl, get up. Go wash your face. Go put on some makeup. Guys, I ordered my Avon stuff. I can't wait for them to come because we are going to do some get ready with me. Even though I'm not going away. But I'm going to do a get ready with me and stuff. And we'll talk about some stuff. And you know what I mean? We're going to do some girly stuff because we are priority and we're going to make ourselves priority. So have a beautiful day. It's still early. You still can make yourself a priority. Go make a nice cup of tea. Cook something nice, right? Maybe get some shrimp, some potatoes. I don't know what you have in store, what you have in mind, but make yourself a priority today because God has prioritized your blessings and the things for you so that you cannot be an interruption, but rather you can be a priority and a blessing to somebody. So guys, later, have a good day. Make sure, guys, you know me not have to tell you now. Subscribe, tell everybody about this and the whole works. And I keep telling you guys, go check out my bio for my link tree. There are links in there that leads you to my book, leads you to if you want to do a one-on-one with me, you want to book travel, whatever it is. I got a lot of stuff going on there. So just click the button and take advantage of it, guys. All right. Bye-bye. Talk to you guys later.